Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. The No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Now, y'all know that a lot of time when I say things, I don't mention people by name because I be trying to stay on code. But as of late, Dr.Umar Johnson has been really attacking the manosphere. Like, he's been attacking the manosphere. Why would you get mad at people who choose to do, like, I'm not mad at the passport, brother. That's what they think. Let them go ahead. I'm not going to do it. But let them do what they want to do. Y'all basically fueling the movement. Y'all making it almost like a grift because y'all focusing too much on it. Y'all got to let them do what they want to do. But Dr. Umar has been going in on us. So his comments as of late, which if you want to see him, go to O'Shea's video, O'Shea Duke Jackson, because I'm looking at this and he's not the only one. I've heard things that he said that other people put on video, and it's like it's time, man, because I saw him in person. I saw how he really functioned in person, which we're going to get into in this video. Like I ain't going to lie. Like, if a person is naive, how I was dressed that day, you would swear I was like a drug dealer or something. I had on an all brown denim jacket suit with some brown Nike boots, and I had a gold watch on to match. And I had a hat to match. So a person on the outside looking in would have possibly felt some kind of way or thought some type of stuff. So, but he's going in too far, and guys don't be wanting to say nothing to him because of who he is. But who he is, we should respect it. But you also, like the Bible say, do not do as they say, but don't do as they do. See, the problem with Umar is Umar don't practice what he preach. And this is one of the many reasons why I don't get off into that race stuff no more. Like, I don't like all black people. I don't like all white people. So what difference do it make? I live in Wisconsin. So I'm getting a fair. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So you already know I'm getting a fair share of racist whites and no good blacks. You already know. I know y'all think Milwaukee is just a cheesehead, Packers, Bucks, Brewtown. Keep thinking that. It's okay for you to think that as long as you wherever you at. But if you come here and you not aware of your surroundings, you're going to find out real quick. Especially if you got certain type of cars. All that little flossing, you can't do that here. If you got like a Bentley truck, you getting carjacked. Simple as that. That's how Milwaukee is. And these dudes don't care. They don't care about going to jail. Half of them don't care. So save your little talk, man. Save your little, all y'all dudes on YouTube talking all this hot stuff about how much money you got. You come here, they gonna get you. You better hope you see the people who like you. Ask Duke. Madison was number one. Madison's supposed to be a college town. Used to be very good. But Madison got a lot of goons up there now. Because they go to our boys' state school, Lincoln Hills, and it's normally Madison, Kenosha, Racine against Milwaukee. Madison, they was notorious for home invasions. I know y'all think that y'all be knowing stuff because your mouth open and you talk. But it's one thing to say something. It's another thing to know what you're talking about or to be sincere at why you saying what you saying. And the fact of the matter is, Umar Johnson has not produced So why he coming after us? Because guys is waking up, they getting these red pills, they taking these red pills, they waking up to the games of women. Because they black women. I tell y'all all the time, it's not right to single them out. But because they are what they are, that don't give them a free pass either. We hold all these women accountable over here. But he want to call us struggle stream. Maybe I am a struggle stream. Maybe. My videos be going off. YouTube don't always give me my views. Maybe I am a struggle streamer. But I tell you what. I know what I'm talking about with these women. I know what I'm talking about with that. Now, it might be harsh at times, but I know I'm right. And I know that the majority of what we hear on here, regardless of these guys' motive, is right. It's right. Like, and it'd be funny. Like the other day, I just couldn't stop laughing. And y'all know I'm done with the shot now, but sometimes I have to. Every time I look online, I saw a notification of a video where people was getting exposed. And I was just sitting there just laughing, man. Like Coach Greg would come up and he'd talk about guy got robbed on a Tinder date. Then Ringo would pop up and Ringo would be exposing the Passport Brothers. How dude got kicked out of Colombia for trying to be debaucherous on the balcony. Now he can't go to Colombia no more. And then it just kept being videos just popping up. Dr. BOA, this person, that person. It was just funny. That was funny to me. But when he said what he said, he was talking about all of us. He was talking about I don't care if you got 8 subscribers or if you got 8 million subscribers. If you in the black manosphere and you talk about the dating talking points and 304s and this, that, he was talking to you too. All of us, he singled us all out like we wrong for what we saying. No, they wrong for being the way they is. They wrong for making these dudes poor, and half of the relationship going bad, if not more, was they fault. But he want to take up for him though. And he, in person, it's like after a while, he went from talking like, yeah, man, yeah, let's do it, till now he got to putting guys down. And it's like me, a dude I work with, it was other people in there. I was like, man, was it just me? Or did it seem like he was trying to elevate himself over the rest of us men that was in the room? That's what a lot of pro-blacks do. That's why I don't get off into that. Now, I can't say Minister Farrakhan is this way because I never met him in person. I've heard some of his stuff. I don't agree with some of the stuff with the, same thing. He along the lines of Umar on some stuff, but Minister Farrakhan, I don't know. No, like I don't have no issues with Minister Farrakhan, other than wondering if it's a tie there. I don't have any issues with Minister Farrakhan because he focuses on everything. Like he don't spend all his time trying to are you struggle stream, you beta male. Listen, I'm not no beta male. I'm not. If I was a beta male, I would be able to go to these jobs and just have peace like beta males do. And it'll be some other stuff that'll be different if I was a beta male. See, it's so easy to call people a beta. I stood next to you, man. I'm taller than you. I got you by at least 2-3 inches. Not that matters, but I'm just saying it's easy for you to say, oh, this person a beta male. He called us all simps. Go to the video, but I'm finna talk about 7 reasons. Or wait, how many I got here? How many do I got? 11 reasons why we black men can't listen to Dr. Umar, most black preachers, most pro-blacks. We'll adjust the title later, but let's get into this. Number one reason why we can't listen to most of these pastors, Dr. Umar Johnson, or any of the rest of these quote-unquote leaders, is because they cater to women. The Most High did not cater to women. He didn't. So that's where you start. When you're dealing with the matrix, you're dealing with the red pill, the first thing you need to understand is the scripture. How did the Most High do things? And then once you understand the scripture, then you start studying the other books. But because he caters to women, in particular, black women, we can't listen to him. Because they not perfect, man. I work halfway houses, jails. I know what kind of stuff some of these women do. I know some of the reasons why they broke up with their man. Whether it be divorce, whether it be a breakup, I know some of the reasons. With a lot of different people, man. You can't cater to them because they're not innocent. And let's go here. We don't just talk about black women like a couple guys do. But if you hear a dude just talking about black women and he got a white girl, I mean, he got his right to have a white girl, but that's not really the person that is fit for the job. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't deal with black women, I don't want to hear you talking about them, because you're not really the person that's fit, because I don't know what your angle is, so I can take into consideration if what you're saying is true or not, but you're not the person that I'm going to want to consistently hear from, because I don't know what's really going on with you. Now, you talk about women in general, got it. I can listen to you. But if you don't deal with black women, or you barely dealt with them, it's like, I don't want to keep hearing you talk about them, because you're not the person that's fit. So, but with him, he tries to cater to them. And any pastor, pro-black, speaker, lecturer, anything that tries to cater to black women because they're black or as if they're innocent, we can't listen to them. Number two, if we listen to them, we will be the wayward black 304s, puppy dogs. Because we'll just, believe all women, man, all this, all that. We'll just be turning a blind eye. Years go by in your life. Years go by in your life. And most of these dudes like Dr. Umar, pastors, stuff like that, man, just work it out. Nah, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't. You're not being fair to yourself. Is it fair to you for you to just work it out? You know more than any of us what your girlfriend or wife has been doing and saying. Is it fair to you, as a man who's gonna you ain't getting no younger, is it fair to you to stay with that woman? Let them tell it like Dr. Umar, oh man, that's your sister, man. You got to keep your family together. We know that, but it's not always possible. Number three, he acts like we should give black women a free pass for their shortcomings. The 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. They really could have been 1, but I made them 1, 2, and 3. Like, if you listen to him talk, because I've heard him extensively through the year, he acts like that we should give him a free pass. Because of the skin color, man, that's real petty, man. That's petty, man. Because at the end of the day, one God created all human beings. That's why I say my knowledge is more advanced than to just sit and focus on that. Yes, racism happens. here in Wisconsin, y'all done heard me talk about it with the police, how they'll see somebody black and certain come Brown Deer, Menominee Fall, they looking around, looking for a reason to pull you over. They done mess people I know record up over nothing that they shouldn't even pull them over. So, listen, I get it, but that's not something we should focus on. Number 4, Umar is a hypocrite. The hypocrite. Still no school. Shooting his shot on camera with white women. Talks unity, but then attacks back. Listen, if you talking that pro-black stuff, then we should never hear from you about what your people's gonna do to another black person, because that means you ain't no different than the average dude who uninformed just walking the street. You ain't no better than the street thug that's killing other blacks. So why should we listen to you? Why should we listen to you? As soon as somebody turn up the heat on you, you want to fight, you want to talk about, you going to have somebody come see them, you ain't no different. You ain't no different. Number 5 goes to something I already said. I saw him in person, like many so-called black power people. They low-key see other black men as competition. Any dude that sees black men as competition, y'all already know how I think. Manosphere Masters, I want us all to weed out the fake Manosphere guys, the little Lone Ranger type, don't deal with nobody. And the only time we hear from them when they selling something. But then some of these same dudes was talking down on preachers. And no, I'm not talking about Ringo. Because some people will be like, man, you talking about, no, I'm not. Because Ringo exposed anybody. So we not talking about him. We talking about some of the other ones. I'm going to stay on cold with this particular thing. I'm not going to name names right now. But they see other blacks as competition. Other black men as competition. If this is you, and I know some of y'all, because some of y'all, this all you do, this your niche. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Shame on you. You talking black this, black that, but you see other black men as competition. Number 6, they do nothing or say nothing about all the black on black crime. Why do Umar care what we talking about on here? They gave you the resources. You could have been out here changing the United States and then the world. Instead, he worried about what we talking about on here. My black sisters did. Okay, man. Okay. Let me ask you something. Why haven't you went to places like Chicago, Detroit? All of them, they respected you, man. I would have just threw a school together. I would have just threw it together if I had to build it myself. Because you had it, man. But now you just want to worry about what we talking about in here. I don't know if you grifting, doing it for views or what. Trying to be the next Derek Jackson? Listen, man, there ain't going to be no more Derek Jackson. There ain't going to be no more Kevin Samuels, man. All y'all pander bears, stop trying to be Derek Jackson. Stop. You going against men, man. What blessing is it in that? Remember, 16 is the Most High hates. He that sows discord among brothers. That's one of the things he hates. You being a pander bear, you sowing discord. Because I can't think of no dude. Like, I don't know all these dudes personally. I don't know hardly any of them personally. But I can't think of any of them that just hate women. A lot of these guys, they're doing it for money. They're helping men for money. Some of them are helping men because they've been through it. They want to help other guys escape. Whatever their motive is, it's not, we need to weed out the discord guys. I'm telling you. And Umar is becoming a discord guy because he's making it seem like we're wrong for what we're doing. Do you know how many women probably done figured out that they was in the wrong and changed. Number 7, it's hand in hand. What I said, number 6. He's worried about what we are saying in the manosphere to cater to women. That's why we can't listen to him. Because it's bigger fish to fry. Okay, if you want to focus on systematic racism, white supremacy, all that, focus on that. Let us take care of this over here. We got this over here. Because you basically try to put all of us, including little old me, down for talking about this stuff. Number 8, he tries to box black men in with black women. And many black women, let's be honest, they don't like us. All of them don't like us. They don't want us. Some of them get with us, and they secretly wanted white guys, and that ain't going to work. It's going to be horrible. She going to be like the witch. Because she want a white dude. She don't want you. She don't even like black dudes. She didn't even go to school. Nah, come on, man. Number 9. He is still talking about slavery. He's stuck in the past, so he is no benefit to those who seek a better future. Focusing on white supremacy. Let me ask you something. How do let's say I focused on white supremacy, how is that going to benefit my kids right now, 2022? I'm telling you, that's a fading talking point. And they keep trying to bring it back because they want you to think in their mind. Listen, man, a person can delete me or not. You still not going to be supreme in my mind. There's no need to, listen, man, they the majority. You got to give yourself those advantages and compete. Y'all dudes trying to compete with each other. Need to be competing with the majority. You need to be trying to get those high-end jobs, start those businesses. We don't got time to worry about what happened. What's your name? Kunta. What's your name? Toby. We don't got time for that, man. How about all of us focus on starting business, getting CDLs, getting college degrees, getting higher paying jobs, getting a job if you don't got one. How about we focus on that instead of focusing on a halfway true slavery narrative, which Alex Haley already was sued for plagiarism because he got a lot of what he said from another book. And then they really go after Dan Calloway because Dan Calloway, done uncovered some stuff. And they do not like Dan Calloway. But moving along, man, 23. Wow, man, these videos long today. Number 10, because he's a scammer and a grifter. Anybody that starts a company or does anything and says that they raising money for this purpose or that purpose, and the money ends up just simply in their pocket, that is a scam, my friends. That's a grift. That's like, and even if it's a pastor, like if he say, we're raising 100,000 to rebuild the church. Then he get to 100,000 and you look up 4 years later and the church is still the same. But he got a new car. He got a new house. Grift. That's scamming. That's scamming people. You better off just telling them the truth about what you doing with the money and then do it. Number 11. Well, I ain't go. Okay, let's see. Let me see what part of this. Oh, okay. I will say this. He probably voted for Biden. Now, if I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did. But what I do know is this, is that if you don't like the Republicans and Trump, but you know about politics, you should have just stayed out of it. Because look at this mess that we got right now I guarantee you, it was a bunch of pro-blacks thinking they had to go vote for Biden. And look how that's going. How's that going? How's that going? How's that working out? How's it going? Going pretty good? Liar, stop it. Number 11, y'all got to understand. I know about this political thing. I know about the history, man. You say, well, it changed. And some things did change. But not enough for us to just wildly vote Democrat. Now, here's what I know. We need to have one group controlled by the Democrats, one group controlled by the Republicans, and let them hash everything out. Should not be all Democrats, because then they're going to try to go after guns. We're going to see a whole bunch of little conspiracy, weird stuff, all this other stuff trying to control people's personal life. And you can't go after all Republicans because they're going to start taking away needed programs. They will. If they have full power, they probably would. You know, some people be needing that rent assistance and the food stamps and all that. Like people lose their jobs. You know, people be having disabilities. You got to have those programs available. So you can't have all. I'm conservative, but I don't want to see a full sweep with them. I don't. You know, it would be better than a full sweep with the Democrats, but I don't want to see it. Let them hash it out. That's their job. So you want to get technical, the abolitionists were Republicans. And they created what? The Constitution, which is keeping a lot of things that could be a whole lot worse at bay. The fact that the Constitution still stands. But a lot of y'all, Dr.Umar Johnson types, they voted for all them Democrats that get in there. Y'all down in Georgia, you know what I'm talking about. Don't play stupid. And then another group of them cheated. You cheated for them to get in there. So these are the 11 reasons why I say we can't listen to him right now. He's going to have to change. We're going to have to see him. Maybe when he gets a little older, he'll be different. But right now, he look like a lot of other people. You just talking, man. You just talking. And you really didn't have to try to come after us in the manosphere, because you basically going after the Bible and the truth. Because think about it. That's like saying, I want to dig and see if he said something about what Cam Newton said. Because Cam Newton, that's Bible. If people should either not have said nothing or been like, yeah, man, because that's 1 Peter chapter 3. And all them people came out against him. And that's Travis Kelce. You know, shout out to him for getting rid of that girlfriend for trying to come against Cam Newton for the mere things that he said. And Travis Kelce was probably looking at her like, man, she probably will try to take my money. But anyway, man, these videos long today. I'm going to try to make them a little shorter. So it's the truth, man. The channel is a no matrix, no sibling, all subjects channel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Share the content, but be careful where y'all share it. They don't like me that much in the social media. Thanks for watching.